Tyre pressures are always going to be one of those great campfire discussions. What tyre pressures to use and where. On the compliance plate in the trailer and on a tyre placard normally found in the driver's door of the vehicle will be the recommended tyre pressures for both the vehicle and the trailer. So how do we choose tyre pressures for a given surface? Well, luckily the tyre manufacturers have given us plenty of guidance for this. So if we're going to be travelling on a high-speed gravel road, something like the Unadata track or maybe the Birdsville track, then the tyre manufacturers would say we would use a 20% reduction from highway pressures. Say this tyre is at 36 psi, that 20% reduction would result in around about 28 psi for gravel road use. The reason why the 20% rule works as a general rule of thumb is because the tyres are literally just a pressure vessel. It's not the tyres that carry the weight, it's the air inside them. Now the best analogy I can give for you for that is an air mattress. If I'm lying on an air mattress and it's inflated too hard, I'm going to have a terrible night's sleep. If it's too low, I may actually touch the ground through the mattress, but when it's inflated just right, I'm going to get a great night's sleep. How does that relate to our tyres then? Well, if we're on a corrugated road and the tyres are overinflated, we're going to get a lot of skip and movement out of both the car and the trailer, and it could be a safety issue for us. If the tyres are underinflated, there will be a lot of sidewall movement and it may lead to overheating and premature failure. Of course, as always, if you're not sure about what pressures to run in any particular environment, have a chat with the manufacturer of your tyres to get the best and most accurate information. When we look at the combination that we have here, when we ran them over the weighbridge, the dual cab came in at 2,350 kilos. The camper trailer came in at 1,920. So what does that mean for our road pressures? On the front of the car we had 35 psi. On the rear of the car we had 40 psi, and for the camper trailer 55 psi. When we then move into a dirt road situation with the same vehicle and trailer and the same weights, we can adjust the tyre pressures to suit. This means that they're now 28 psi for the front tyres, 33 psi for the rear tyres and 45 psi for the trailer. As a result of dropping those tyre pressures for the dirt road, it's going to give us a little bit of extra tyre flexibility and some better traction. But remember, if we drop our pressures, we need to drop our speed.